The last gallery meeting. Lena always focused on her career. She did not have time for relationships. Her plan was simple: finish college, start her business, and live life her way. Love was just a distraction. But everything changed one cold evening at the art gallery. It was almost time to close, and Lena was finishing up when she bumped into Selim. He was standing in front of a painting, staring at it like he could see something no one else could. "Do you like it?" she asked. He looked at her, a little surprised. "I do. It's like the artist painted the future." Lena raised an eyebrow. "The future? That sounds dramatic." He smiled. "Maybe, or maybe some things are only understood if you wait." There was something different about him. Selim was not like the other visitors who just glanced at the art and left. He stayed, really looking at each piece. They talked for a while, slowly, about art, life, and their dreams. They walked around the gallery until it was just the two of them left. He did not ask for her number, and she did not offer it. They just agreed to come back to the same gallery at the same time next month. In the following weeks, they kept meeting. Each time they sat on the same bench to talk about the new art. She had bring a book, and he had draw in his sketchbook. They shared stories about their lives, but never talked about the future. One evening, Lena showed up, but Selim was not there. The bench was empty. She waited, thinking he might be late, but after an hour, she had to leave. He did not show up the next time either. Lena was confused. Had it all been a mistake? Had she misunderstood everything? Weeks went by without hearing from Selim. Then one day a small package came to her door. Inside was his sketchbook. As she flipped through it, she saw pictures of her moments when she was at the gallery, thinking, laughing, or reading her book. On the last page, Selim wrote, "I did not want to disappear. I had to leave, but I believe in fate. If it's real, I will see you again at the gallery." Lena smiled, feeling the meaning of his words. Maybe fate really does lead us to where we need to be. So every month she went back to the gallery at the same time, hoping the future would bring him back to her. Waves of love. Lena and Kai lived in the same town by the ocean, but had very different lives. Lena's father owned a big resort, and she was supposed to take over the family business. Kai was a fisherman who spent his days at sea, dreaming of sailing far away. One evening, Lena's boat would not start near the dock. She hit the controls in frustration. Just as Kai walked by, he laughed. Hitting it won't help. She folded her arms. "Oh, so you are a boat expert now." "A fix things," he said, stepping onto the boat to check the engine. As he walked, they talked. Kai spoke about his dream of traveling the world, while Lena admitted she felt stuck in a life she did not choose. Over time, they grew closer. Lena often visited the dock, and Kai stayed around whenever she was there. They laughed, argued over silly things, and slowly fell in love. But not everyone was happy. Lena's parents did not approve. Kai's friends warned him that Lena would never live her wealthy life. Soon rumors spread, and Lena's father gave her a choice: leave Kai or lose everything. Sad and torn, she met Kai by the shore. "Come with me," he said. Tears filled her eyes. "I can't," she whispered. That night, Kai sailed away. Lena stayed behind, living the life her family wanted. Years later, a ship arrived at the harbor. Lena, now older, stood on the pier, and there he was, Kai, holding a single seashell in his hand.